Well, the Global Climate Change Conference continues in the French capital. And for the latest details, VOA's Kim Lewis joins me via Skype phone from Paris. Kim, welcome. Welcome to Africa 54.
Now, yes, thank you, Vincent.
Yes, there's a lot that is happening on the sidelines of the conference. Tell us a little about some of the events that you have attended.
Well, have had the opportunity to speak with a lot of people here. I'm at the Climate Generations Center, which is just a ways around the corner from the Climate Convention Center. And there are a lot of people here from all over the world who are offering their solutions to mitigating the effects of climate change. And of course, as world leaders are continuing to negotiate here on this very, very rainy, dark Paris day, we've had like 3 days of really great weather. Then all of a sudden it's been very dark and cold today. But as it's pouring down rain outside, negotiators are still saying that everything is looking really well so far. But many organizations, I talked with one of them, and she is Makori. She is a senior officer for UN Red. And she says she's very, very concerned about this climate deal because it's very crucial that they make sure they include saving forest. And on the other end of that, she says you really cannot address saving forest without addressing poverty and food insecurity. Because without that, you cannot look at the rest of the world. It's not a separate thing. You have to look at it as a holistic approach to reducing and mitigating climate change. Because if people are starving, they're going to continue to go into the forest and try to find the food that they can eat because they don't have anything else to eat. So this is one of the things that they're looking at, trying to solve the problems.
Now, Kim, you know that going into this meeting, so many people were skeptical, as they always are, that the leaders will spend all this time together and they come out without a concrete plan. Is there any positive kind of hope you hear from the people that they think this time around they will nail it?
Well, really, they're not really sure. I spoke with one of the climate negotiators. It's Antoine Faye. He is with the Senegalese delegation. And I just spoke with him just a bit just before the show. And he says while negotiations are going well, he is concerned that little action will be taken to back up the words. And he says if that happens, then of course it's just empty words again. So they really want to see action this time. They want to see people putting their money where their mouth is, so to speak, so that things can really get done. And also going back to, if I may, did you want to?
Go ahead.
Okay, yes, I just wanted to go back to the person that I spoke with earlier, Makori. So she says they're doing a lot of things in Africa to really try to educate people, including governments, NGOs, communities, smallholder farmers, on getting them to reduce and mitigate the effects of climate change and forest degradation. So people are out there, they're really doing things, but a lot of these things are happening on a local level. And she also says that the companies that are investing in Africa, they must be transparent. And you have to take into consideration the environment, especially Africa's forest. Another big challenge that they're looking at in mitigating climate change is that of identifying who the players are that are behind deforestation. And one way that she says, Atala says that you can identify them, and that is through satellite imaging. She says that way you can track, you can measure, you can monitor people's activities.
Well, Kim, thank you very much for your reporting. We look forward to a real climate change agreement there. Kim Lewis, Voice of America, reporting live via Skype phone from Paris. I want to know what you think about Africa 54 and the stories we covered. Join the conversation on Facebook. The address is Africa 54, and check out our headlines 24/7 at voaafrica.com. Find me on Twitter at VOA Vince Makori.